Hi Virgo, this is your September 4th through September 10th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. And we also have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo on the table, perhaps even another Virgo. You're dealing with this King of Cups, clarifying the Knight of Cups, kind of in the middle right there where the candle is. So most likely a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. And we start up with the Three of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. So here's the deal about the Three of Cups. It is a card of a reunion, but most likely it's simply a card of a celebration. One of the ways to interpret the Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. Okay, for some of you, this celebration is your birthday, Virgo. Happy birthday, by the way, if you're celebrating this week. That's for some of you. Perhaps you just recently met this person, you got a birthday coming up, and they want to surprise you. They want to do something super nice for you, for your birthday, and a part of that super nice thing is going to be them telling you they love you. Okay, yep. For others of you, perhaps you already had your birthday, right, earlier in August. And you're gonna meet this person this week, and they're gonna tell you, you know what? I know you already had your birthday, but I just did not want to wait for almost a year to wish you a happy birthday, to do something nice for you. And I decided to, do you like a belated birthday party. So that's what's going to surprise you here. For others of you, you could meet this person at some kind of an event. Here in the United States, we have Labor Day coming up. Perhaps that's where you're going to be meeting, because I know a lot of people are going to be getting together, barbecues, families, friends, things like that. Picnics, things like that. Or it could be another event. There's definitely some kind of an event. All right, and for some of you, it could be your birthday, or it could have been your birthday, right? So that's what the Three of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups, are all about. The Tower, the next card over, I think this is simply that it's going to shock you, surprise you in a very positive way, because they're going to do something super nice for you, or just the fact that they're telling you they love you so quickly, it may shock you and surprise you with the Tower card. If this person is a Scorpio, then the Tower is simply a Scorpio card, okay? And but yeah, like I said, you're most likely dealing with a water sign, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. So the Knight of Cups, clarifying the King of Cups, is the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all 4 knights. And the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, this Ace of Cups is all about love, pure, genuine, authentic love. And either the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups would have been plenty for me to assume that this person loves you, in love with you. When you get both of them in the same spread, in the same reading, yes. This is simply a confirmation that they are in love with you. Perhaps the Tower card is you being, like I said, overwhelmed with this. All right, in a good, positive way. In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. The Hermit, that's you. Virgo, that's your major arcana card. Your own major arcana card is in your own potential outcome. You're there. The Sun right next to you could be a Leo you're dealing with. But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck, Virgo. It really is. But the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. We always feel loved, cherished, all that good stuff. The Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. Rock solid commitment or marriage. So this is a pentacle. Rock solid commitment and marriage card. There's multiple commitment or marriage cards in the tarot deck, and this one showed up. Pentacles, right? And you are the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So this makes me think that it will pretty much be the way you envision. Okay? Since, again, you're in your own potential outcome. And you're going to be extremely happy. Such a loving person is coming your way, such a loving and caring person. All right? With the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Right, the Page of Cups is also here. Yes, Pentacles. But at the same time, it's not only about flowers and butterflies. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's usually, you know, when people have money in the bank or they even buy their own property and all that good stuff. All right, really happy for you, Virgo. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by Justice. We have the Star. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Hermit. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Virgo, here's the deal. This spread put a huge smile on my face. And here's why. There are two cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as cards of wish come true, wish granted. Both of them are on the table, right? The Star is one of them, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is the second one. Also, the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit, that's you twice in this reading. So we got you here twice, and we got two wish come true cards. Perhaps I'm talking to two Virgos at the same time. I don't know. Perhaps you are committed or married to another Virgo. But if we want to stay general, then yeah, it's simply a confirmation from the universe that yes, it's all about you, right? Because you're showing up here twice, and yes, it's some kind of a wish being granted to you this week. Okay, and it's like something you deserve or something you're entitled to, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by Justice. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with, by the way. But Justice it's a really good card, especially with all the other cards here, right? Some people refer to Justice as karma, right? And also some people believe that karma is always negative, but this is a very common misconception. Karma is a very complex thing, right? But if we do strip it down to bare bones, yes, it's either positive or negative. So it's not always negative. And with the wish come true cards here, with the Six of Wands as well, this is definitely something positive. You could be winning a lawsuit against the neighbor or something like that, because Justice could also be a card of the legal system. For some of you, you could be proposed to this week, Virgo, or perhaps you're the one who is proposing, right? Because the Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, but it is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good. It's a card of feeling good about yourself. Okay, for some of you, perhaps you got a job that you always wanted. For others of you, perhaps your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other is doing something super special for you, and that will be a wish come true for you. This is a great spread. You're here twice. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we still have a whole bunch of planets in retrograde. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's not. It doesn't have to be your ex, right? The Six of Cups in the middle is a soulmate card. It is a card of somebody coming back from the past as well. But at the same time, it's not necessarily an ex. It could be an ex, but it could just be somebody from your past. And this person is all excited, all fired up to reconnect with you. All right, even enthusiastic, I guess. Because the Fool on the bottom of the deck could be an Aries, but the Fool is a card of, hey, what you've been up to. Hey, let's go here. Hey, let's do that. That type of energy. The King of Wands themselves is clarified by the Eight of Wands. It could be a card of travel. Perhaps this person is back in town. They're going to be in your neighborhood, or they want you to go on some kind of a trip with them. Right? The Ace of Wands right next to the deck belongs to this King of Wands. Right? You see how the King of Wands is holding up a wand? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. Right? So yes, this person, perhaps they've got some good news for you. Because they do feel like really uplifted and, like I said, enthusiastic about this encounter, I guess, with you. What you're gonna do about this, I don't know. I guess it all depends on what the nature of this connection was. If you're if you were actually dating, or if you're just hanging out and things like that. But I think they really want to see you. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Magician. We have Death. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Scorpio. Pisces. All right, I think this week you're going to be considering changes, like big, major changes. Not anything small, big. All right, and you could be looking at your options. Right, I don't see you taking action this week, and I wouldn't recommend taking action. I wouldn't recommend starting anything brand new this week because we're still in Mercury retrograde. So perhaps this is you just thinking about this, right? But yeah, the Death card in the middle could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but Death is a card of transformation, major changes. All right, you could be thinking about changing your whole career, or you could be thinking about going back to school, or you could be thinking about what else you can do in order to make improvements, I guess. Because to the left from the Death and to the right from the Death card, we have the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Both of them are talking about the same thing: weighing your options, looking at your options, looking at what's out there, comparing, and things like that. All right, the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, perhaps you will have an epiphany, or you may have an epiphany or a light bulb moment at some point during the week, and that's what causes this transformation. That's what causes you to think about this. Right, the Hangman could also be a card of a sacrifice, right? So perhaps your job is something you've been sacrificing yourself for, but perhaps it hasn't been paying off, and that's why you're going to be thinking about changing things this week, right? And I think you can definitely do whatever you want, right? The Magician clarifying the Two of Wands, that's you, right? That's actually one of your cards you shared with Gemini. But the Magician is when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is a card of somebody who is really good at what they do, right? The Magician is a miracle worker, a puzzle person, what have you. Okay, perhaps that's what you're thinking. How can I improve my skill set to become better, to become the Magician? So again, I don't really see you taking action this week, but you will definitely be spending a lot of time thinking about what you can do, how you can make changes. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Virgo, this week. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords, we have the Chariot, and we also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Well, Virgo, you've got people this week. You've got so many kings. That's something, right? So what you're not expecting is this King of Swords showing up. All right, literally showing up. I think there's trouble involved when it comes to this individual for sure. Or if you're traveling yourself, you may meet this person while you're on the road. But yeah, the King of Swords, the first card that came out, that's the person. They could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who is intelligent, somebody who is smart. We got the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Again, could be your birthday, Virgo. If you have a birthday this week, perhaps they want to drop by and wish you a happy birthday, or they may want to give you I don't know, a cruise certificate, so you could go on a cruise together with them or by yourself, I don't know, right? But we definitely have travel involved. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot are really fast cards, the fastest cards in the deck, right? So travel or some kind of a trip is definitely a part of this equation. Okay, so that's what you're not expecting. This King of Swords showing up, or you going on a trip together with them, or something along those lines. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.